And this is the third question. And we are having a good time, right? I hope it's not been too hard. Woo, thank you. Okay, so you have the third question right there. What women actually want, not what the movies show. Oh, I'm so excited that very soon, I don't know how soon, but very soon, from the LRS stable, we are going to be having movies, real life movies, like real. We'll make it very real. But yes, this question here is saying that what women want as against what the movies say. What women actually want and not what the movies show. The first one I want to mention here is despite that in the movies you will see a lot of things, a lot of, actions, a lot of gestures that will literally blow any woman off her feet. The movies love the airport chase, scene of the dramatic declaration of love, and they are beautiful to watch on TV. But real women tend to value someone who shows up reliably. Every woman wants a consistent man. Many people are in relationships, but they cannot vouch for their partner, and this goes both ways. But since we're talking about women today, I'll just focus on the men. Sorry, men, it's your day. You are taking all the lashes. But that's the truth. The woman wants consistency. Some men are consistently inconsistent. But what do real women want? What do we really desire? We desire a man that is consistently consistent. And hey, not perfect. There is a way you will be so consistent in your relationship that even when you don't do what you ought to do, when you fall short, your lady will say, no, there must be a reason. And she's already helping you to, to give you a soft landing that no, I know him. It's not usually like that. If he's late, that means there's something wrong. And that's consistency. You build it over time. So it is not a one-off thing. Women want consistency, not the drama like we see in the movies. The dramas are good, but that's not what holds the relationship together. That's not what the women, that's not what the women really want. Okay, and then the second one is, and this is the final one really, every woman wants to be desired the way she is. Now, I'll break that down. It's not like saying, oh, that's who I am, that's how I am, take it or leave it. Nobody will take nonsense. And really, women are really working on themselves these days. We are getting better and better. And so we don't want to be seen as only a project, only a trophy. A woman wants to be seen. She wants to be heard. Many men just want to show off their wives. I've heard men saying they just want a wife that is presentable. I've seen people ditch their wives to marry new ones because they want a lady that fits into their lifestyle. Or they dump their girlfriend and take another one because this one is well connected. This one, yes, she can walk it. Every woman wants a man that sees her, a man that understands her, a man that chooses her, even though she has her flaws. Because there isn't anybody who doesn't have a flaw. So if you only like us when we are nice, you only like us when we are generous, you only like us when we do it the way you want us to do it, that's a problem. We are a whole package. The good, the bad, and the ugly part. And we're not saying, oh, just take us like that. We are saying, give us time. We are saying, be considerate. We are saying, make that choice and keep that choice. There is no one who does not respond to love. No matter how bad, how tough that woman is, you chose her for a reason. Now, you don't just throw the baby away with the bathwater at the slightest provocation. And this is not to excuse my gender. Sometimes people do stuff out of frustration, out of emotional instability. It does not define who they are. But if you change women the moment they don't, meet your expectation, and then you just want them to be like in the pictures, it becomes an issue. Now, when women give birth to children, changes happen in their bodies. I have seen men body shame their wives. And I'm like, okay. What do women want? Women just want to be seen, to be heard, to be appreciated, even with the flaws. We want to be chosen, not just when we are at our best, but even when we perform below expectation. And you know one thing? When you actually appreciate your wife, even when she has not done excellently well, you are winning her loyalty. I know of a man who once said that anytime his wife cooks and the food is not delicious, he will pay her more compliments that day. He said because he knows his wife cooks well. And so when she doesn't, he's like, maybe she's stressed. It's not my children she's taking care of. Maybe it's the work. It's the work she's doing, not, helping us to get some things done in the house. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we would really want more men to think like this and act like that. Not, what is this nonsense that you cooked? What is, we are human. We are human. And we can only do the best that we can do, which might not be enough sometimes. But we want the men to see us, to appreciate us, to encourage us, to protect us, make us happy wives. And you win our loyalty for life. Okay, and that is a wrap today. It's a wrap today on the Living Real with Sarah talk show. Hey! And yes, we have talked a bit on what exactly the women want. And for every man who is listening, I thank you because you have been able to see what you can do to improve the quality of your relationship with your wife. And for every woman who has listened, and for those who are in the house also, that thing about nagging is something we have to work on. There's something about the timing. There's something about the tone. There's something about the presentation of what you are saying. Because at the end of it all we want is to have a healthy, happy, and fulfilling relationship. Thank you all for being here, and I will be with you again soon. And until then, keep living real. Bye for now.